The Utah House of Representatives will start an investigation into Attorney General John Swallow on July 3rd. And while it's not the beginning of impeachment proceedings, the results of the investigation could push them in that direction. But what is impeachment, and how do you go about doing it? Well, here's a handy step-by-step guide on how to impeach a Utah state officer. Step 1. Convene the House. The impeachment process starts in the House of Representatives, and in order to do anything official, they have to be in session, which normally only happens during the first 3 months of any given year. If they're not in session, like right now, the Speaker of the House may convene the whole body if 2/3 of its members vote in favor of doing so. Step 2. Resolve to impeach, and then decide how. Once assembled, the House would need to pass a resolution calling for the impeachment of said state officer, the Attorney General, for example. This part basically lays out the motivations behind the impeachment and gets the ball rolling. After that, the House would then need to pass another resolution outlining the rules and procedures for the impeachment process. Where do these rules come from? Well, according to the legislature's general counsel, they're pretty much given a blank check. They can define the rules and procedures any way they'd like. Create a committee to investigate? Sure. Hire outside legal counsel, investigators? Go for it. It's even up to them to define what the constitutional standard of impeachment is, which includes defining the meaning of high crimes, misdemeanors, and malfeasance in office. Step 3. Pass articles of impeachment. While we're already on step 3, no one has actually been impeached yet, but it is the next step. After all the evidence has been gathered, the House writes a final resolution that includes the articles of impeachment. Similar to an indictment, articles of impeachment is basically a list of charges that the House is bringing against that state officer. Each article is then voted on separately and needs 2/3 of a vote in favor in order to pass. If any of the articles of impeachment pass, well then, we have impeachment. But wait, that's not the end of the process. Just because you're impeached doesn't mean you have to leave office. Think Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was impeached by the U.S. House, but not convicted by the U.S. Senate. It works the same here in Utah. Step 4. Senate holds a trial. Once the House passes articles of impeachment, they hand them over to both the Senate and the person they've just impeached. At this point, the impeached officer is suspended from his job until the outcome of a Senate trial. The purpose of the trial is to prove or disprove any of the articles of impeachment. And just like any trial, the Senate can call witnesses and consider evidence. And just like the House created their own rules for impeachment, the Senate gets to create their own rules and procedures to govern their trial. Step 5. Convict or acquit. Like most trials, there are 2 possible outcomes. Either 2/3 of the senators vote that one or more article has been proven and the impeached officer is convicted, or they don't and he's acquitted. If found guilty, there are a couple of options. Either the Senate can suspend the person without pay, or they can kick him out of office and prohibit him from holding any other state office of honor, trust, or profit. If the John Swallow case would get to this point, it would be the first time ever in Utah history. In fact, no other Utahn has ever even been impeached. For a more complete list of information and sources, check out the links below the video. In fact, while you're at it, leave us a comment. Should John Swallow be impeached, or is he the unfortunate victim of a media firestorm?